What's up, everyone? Welcome to Mech Drops to Grandmaster. In the last episode, we reached a new MMR threshold, 5.1k exactly on the dot. 5.2k is next. Now, we are starting to get closer to the end of the series, so I want to do as well as humanly possible and get top 30 Grandmaster, top 50. Not sure if I'm too ambitious, but let's begin. All right, here we go. First game of the day against Trash Player, 5.2k Protoss. Now, that doesn't quite sound trash to me. It sounds very dangerous, in fact. But let's see what we can do. We're going to be playing on Royal Blood, which is... I feel like we see this map a lot. I'm not sure if it's just because no one has vetoed it, or maybe I just feel so proud that I actually know the name of this map that every time we get it, I'm like, hey, it's Royal Blood. Also possible, of course. Now, what are we going to be doing against Trash Player here, guys? That is the question. I definitely want to go for some early harassment. It's, first of all, the best tool we have for mech drops. I love the macro games too, by the way, but against Protoss... If I don't do any harassment, I think I just die. So I'm definitely going to open with something aggressive. I could even do perhaps really fast Widowmine drops and then see how it transitions. Like, you know, at this point, I know the time for experimenting is usually over when we're like this deep in Grandmaster MMR territory. But I still want to be able to find new strategies. You guys know me. I think it's the most fun when I find a new strategy. I get really excited about it and it actually works out. Like, that's just freaking awesome. Now, do I need a second gas? I think no, I think it's a little bit too much, right? Like, I don't want to go completely on one base. Or, unless I make an armory. Okay, let's freaking do it. We're going to go for the delayed gas. I don't remember when I did this. I actually accidentally made a delayed gas in one of my episodes. I'm not sure if that was Battlecruiser or Widowmine or Mech Drops. But it ended up working really well with the build. So I guess we're going to go for a gas first delayed gas this time, instead of the barracks first like I did the other time. And we're getting harassed by a pro with a normal timing. When I get scouted at a standard timing, it usually makes me feel less suspicious. I would say with that scouting timing, it's either he has his build very well planned out, or there's nothing outside of my base that they have to be scared of. I could technically check a little bit. I don't think it's necessary, though. I'll just straight away go for the factory. Now, one thing I need to use another SV for that, actually. That's not going to happen. There we go. I was going to say, I feel like people have been playing a lot of Robo against me. Robo would be the right choice here. At least I think so, because normally I would be more afraid of a Stargate, but if I have an armory, making my Widowmines actually cloaked, a Robo would probably be better. Like, Oracles, generally speaking, the best detection. I think we talked about this in the Battlecruiser Mine episode. Oracles are freaking amazing at detecting. But if there's just too many things to detect, that's when the Observer comes into play, right? So, yeah, I'm not quite sure what I would actually prefer to go up against. I might also have to cut gas at some point. I could also go for drilling. Wait, that would actually be even crazier. A mass drilling call play. Maybe I should just do a throwback to like the Cyclone Mine videos, you know, and just go straight for mass Cyclone Widowmine. That would also be pretty cool. Now, when does my command center come into play? I think I can cut 2 out of gas. Let's see, right now I have perfect saturation. That looks nice. Like, I also need to expand at some point. That's why I'm kind of trying to balance, because I need to make an armory, a medevac, and a lot of Widowmines. I guess the armory, I should probably make it... Usually you make that roughly as the medevac starts. Ideally a little bit before. Okay, there we go. I knew the pro was going to come at some point. I was waiting for it all this time. I didn't feel like looking for it because I felt like I was a little bit late, but I was waiting for it all this time and we finally killed it. So with Widowmines, it's a little bit different. Like, I'm used to doing armory timings with Hellbats, right? So if you go for a Hellbat attack, the Hellbats need to be morphed in front of the opponent's base. But in this scenario, I just need the armory to finish sometime after I drop into my opponent's base, and that's it. So I don't actually need it to be that early. So after the medevac's the right timing. Double Adept makes it more likely that it's Stargate already. That is something to keep in mind. Yeah, the biggest problem with playing in Stargate is that they can just catch your medevac. It's not necessarily the Oracle detecting the Widowmines. It's that the Phoenix detects the medevac somewhere on the map, and then you're kind of screwed. That's the thing that really scares me. So I'm going to try to go a little bit around, not too far around, in case he checks the corner of the map just a little bit. So there's 2 adepts here. That is a very crazy move, I have to say. And it is an Oracle. Okay, wait, this could actually be a very cool way for this game to play out. Let's see, I can actually repair this Widowmine forever, I think. That's how it works. See, there you go. And then he can't kill it. We got another one over here. Let's repair that. Oh, yes, I got 1 repair. Exactly. There you go. All I needed was 1 repair. And now he has lost his Oracle, and he's going to be in a big amount of trouble, I think. He's going to make more and more Oracles, but I don't think he's ever really going to be able to detect all of these. And make sure I get every single Widowmine across that I can. I'm going to bury them as far apart as possible. Revelation has a really big range, so I'm not sure if I can avoid getting all my mines detected. Wait, actually, I can just save it. Look at that. I can actually save both of these. Wow, okay. So I used the Revelation for nothing already. That's a really good start. Then this one, I'm going to use that one to actually kill this Adept. I don't think he's going to be paying attention to that anymore, to be honest. Yeah, exactly. He's going to lose it pretty much for free. I don't think I saw a Robo, which is really good news for us. Let's see, can I bring this back in already? I think I can. Here we go. This one is in now. And then I'm just going to make sure to spread Widow Mines everywhere in his base. Look at this. There we go. One Widow Mine. Another Widow Mine. That one actually shoots. Oracle goes down. He lost his detection, guys. The Oracle freaking died. There we go. I think we might just have won this game here. I mean, my command center is finished. There you go. Just no detection whatsoever. How many Widow Mines is there in his base? I have 11 Widow Mines. 8 were in his base. They were spread everywhere. And there's nothing he could have done. And this victory was entirely based on his massive mistake to go across. He knew I had a very late expansion. He didn't see any Hellions at all. And he went across with everything. 3 Adepts and an Oracle. I mean, if anything, even if this was Hellions, I would have been running my Hellions into his base and he would have lost his probes too, right? So that was not the best move by him. Trash player. I don't like that he's down on himself, but he did make some mistakes this game for us. Nice Warhammer game. Let's go to game number 2. All right, game number 2 against Thortrilisk. Okay, that sounds like quite the unit. Kind of curious what's going to come out of him this game then, because that sounds pretty terrifying. Game has an Ultra that doesn't get blocked by its silly pathing, but instead just shoots his massive cannons at you. Or a Thor with the speed of an Ultralisk, that's the same thing, but just imagine, guys. That sounds pretty crazy. An Ultralisk with anti-air? Damn. That's pretty nuts. Or maybe, listen to this, the best part. An Ultralisk that can't get sniped by a Ghost because it's mechanical, and thus literally has no counter from Terran. Imagine. Whew. Actually, I know it's just his name. I don't know why I'm going off on this, but it's actually sounds like a pretty crazy unit thinking about it. Now, I really doubt he's going to have a Thortrilisk this game. He is playing random, however, which is going to make this tricky as always. What would be a nice middle ground? I feel like a little time, especially in Battlecruiser or Widowmine to Good Master, I end up playing double gas, even if it's random. I think the best thing I could do maybe is just go for a gas first. And then if it's Zerg, it's still fine. That sounds like like a one gas first, that is. I do still have to scout early, just in case my opponent's Terran. That's the way it works playing against random, of course. Don't want to die to anything too silly, right? So I'm going to scout at 17. Should be good enough for this map. Doesn't seem particularly large. And then we're just going to find out what race our opponent is playing. I feel like we haven't really gotten a random into Zerg yet. Somehow they're always Terran or Protoss, at least in my memory. So I guess we're going to see. I'm getting Zerg vibes this time, though. But I haven't seen an Overlord yet, so maybe I shouldn't have said that. Yeah, still no Overlord. Maybe you're once again not getting a Zerg here. Gonna make a Reaper. My SCV is gonna arrive in time to see if there's an expansion or if we need to be scared of a cheese, and then I can make the command center on the high ground. No Nexus, so I guess it's gonna be a Terran probably, or a Cheeser, also possible, of course. Alright, a double gas, yeah. So we can just go ahead. Reactor first, okay. That is definitely something a random player that rolled Terran would do. Because that is absolutely not standard. I wonder if I could maybe bait some of his SCVs by making a bunker here. I mean, Reapers take very long to build. And that's why if you go for a Reactor, you will inevitably take a lot of damage from a Reaper. Now, a Reaper takes 32 seconds to build. So once that Reactor finishes, he's still going to need 32 seconds to get a Reaper out. And I think he's going to take a pretty big amount of damage. Okay, he's making an expansion as well, which I'm going to be able to deny. Yeah, the Reactor first is not a great at TVT, guys. Oh my god, he went for Hellions. Okay, so we have until 2:45 before the Hellions pop out, pretty much. Oh, he actually does get a surround. Oh, that's my bad. Please, okay. I was going to say, at least let me kill that one. Oh, I didn't actually attack this. That's unfortunate. Yeah, people usually don't go try to surround the Reaper, so I didn't even consider it, to be honest. That's a mistake by me for sure. Come on, SCV, stop being silly. They don't have good AI against, you know, units that are, or SCVs that are building, rather. I think I should, let's see. He's going to move out with the Hellions? Yeah, he is going to move out. Okay, then I know what to do. Then I'm actually just going to wall this base off, make a Widowmine. This SCV has been stuck all this time. Ooh, guys, I'm not going to lie. This early game should have been really good for me, but instead we have all these really small mistakes that led up to me actually being a little bit behind. Well, we still played Reaper Expand, so it's not like we're in a bad situation, but it should have been a lot better. I'll just put it that way. Here we go. Let's micro these so I don't get splash damage. There we go. Might even be able to kill one of these, actually. And then I'm going to go for the Cyclone. He's going to lose a Hellion by doing that, so that doesn't seem like the best idea. And he's going to lose another Hellion, perhaps. If he... Oh, Widowmine? Oh, almost. That would have been really nice. All right, well, that trade was pretty good. I guess we're allowed to make another Marine because we lost one, and that is nice. I want to go for either... I'm going to go for a tank drop. I just feel like going for a double tank drop here. I don't know why. It's not even a particular strategy, but I just felt like it. So here we are. We're going to be going for a tank drop. 2 tanks against someone. Well, I'm kind of scared that he goes for Banshees, but I guess it is what it is. And then I'm going to try to follow it up with the setup I've been trying to make work for a while. I don't think I can really afford a factory yet. That is the biggest problem here. If I make the factory, the second tank is never going to come out, and that's quite annoying. Oh, he tried to scan it, but he still lost the heli, and that's actually quite pleasant. Losing that Widowmine for free would have been a little bit annoying. Okay, here we go. That one's going to finish, or... Yeah, I mean, the second tank is started. I mean, same thing, basically. And I'm going to be able to afford that second factory. Now, should I maybe go for an engineering bay, or should I get a cycle? Like, I'm kind of afraid of air harassment more than anything else, right? So maybe I could go for a cyclone or Thor. Okay, that's a little bit too crazy probably this early into the game. Or is it? I mean, you guys know me. Nothing too crazy for me. Okay, let's get a second tank in there. Oh, no, I'm going to make a cyclone, actually. Should I go for... Mech? No, probably not, right? No, I'm gonna cancel Mech field because I need... What the hell is this? Why is there... Okay, we're gonna kill his tank pretty much for free here, as long as we save the medevac. Why is there just... This is a strange build, and now he's gonna go into the base. I'm not sure... Wait, guys. We could actually destroy him here. Yeah, he's not going to pay attention. He's going to get annihilated. Watch this. There we go. The Viking is dead from the low ground. The other one barely out of reach. And now he's going to lose the second as well. Medevac is still alive. And I feel like our opponent has botched his strategy. He hasn't killed anything with this. There's another Viking with here. But I already have a Cyclone at this point, which I can totally just drop in the low ground. Okay, I was going to think. Watch this, guys. He thinks his Viking is safe. Well, here we go. He's even going to land it. And now he's going to lose everything here. Let me just lift the tank. Oh, actually, don't need to. Oh my god, yeah, his strategy just fell apart completely. I mean, in all fairness, guys, do you think he expected me to just randomly fly outside of my base with 2 tanks and counter his tank drop? Or his very early tank Viking all-in? I guess it's kind of an all-in. It looks weird if it's not an all-in. I can tell you, he definitely didn't expect it. Look at this, his setup. He also bought a factory and his starport building stuff. Yeah, this was pretty brutal. Like, I know his strategy's kind of weird, but mine was even weirder, and that's why I countered him, and that is... yeah, either amazing or disgusting. Depends on how you want to look at it. Oh, I do have to keep in mind, I did actually lose that Cyclone, right? I didn't think about that in the first place. So the Vikings could fly into my base and wreak some havoc. Especially if I lose medevacs to it. That'd be the worst thing that can happen. But I do have my third CC on the way. We're in a good position, but you know me, I want to stick to the challenge. So I'm still going to be trying to get a fat mech drop in his main base. Even though it would probably be smarter for me to just defend for a while, but it is what it is. Maybe I should start another Cyclone. Or I should actually, like, jokes aside, maybe I should just start the freaking armory. Wouldn't be that... Actually, that's not a bad of an idea, you know? I'm going to start an armory so I can make Thors. There's not really much I can do against air control without making, like, Vikings myself, but he already has more than I would. So that's not a great idea. But even with the armory, I can turn my aliens into Hellbats, which makes the drop stronger, right? So I think overall, my Thor idea was really not that bad. Now, maybe I should just... Oh, why are these Hellions here? This always happens to me. Like, 2 Hellions are following my drop, basically just giving away my entire strategy. Yeah, I'm going to follow this up with a Thor drop as well. Now, if I was him, I'd probably go for a Liberator, so that's something I need to be very mindful of. I'm just going to start a couple, yeah, static defense buildings, I guess you could put it. Now, hope there's no Vikings here. There could be. I don't... Oh, there's a third finishing, but it's just too late. And it's just out of position as well. Ah, we're playing as Battlecruiser again. Oh my god, he's losing so much to these tank shots. Here we go. The Heli is actually doing more damage than the tanks. Oh my god. Yeah, yes. Wait, can I kill a Starport before a Battlecruiser? That would actually be freaking brutal. Can you guys imagine? I could totally kill that Starport, I think. That one thing... Oh, wait, I can actually get close here. I don't have... Yeah, wait. The armory is finished. The Starport's gonna die. He doesn't realize, guys, the Starport is gonna fall. There you go. No Battlecruiser is gonna be coming out. And I'm gonna start my medevac. These Hellbats doing an insane amount of work. Wait, he's coming closer? Oh, I could have killed that tank maybe with better target fire. But still, that was amazing. His entire strategy was to go for a Battlecruiser after that opener. I do have to say, a lot of these mech strategies, they're not necessarily efficient, but they do look very, very cool. You know, when my opponent goes for something like this, a super fast 2 Hellions, like the fastest Hellions you could have, into a really fast Viking attack, like literally 1 tank and a couple Vikings, and then into Battlecruisers, well, defending with turrets. Actually a pretty cool strategy. I think for me it would be better if I saved up a lot of units and then dropped them. Especially because I killed his battlecruiser plan. He's not going to be able to afford that anytime soon. I mean, he's probably remaking a starport now, if I had to guess. But it was just one starport building. Then battlecruiser takes 64 freaking seconds to build. Oh, he's only starting this now. I can even kill this. I don't think he has anything that can kill these Thors, actually. Like, he has tanks, but I have the medevacs to carry them away. But this might actually be a little bit of a checkmate move here. Let's see, so he's going to be attacking this base. I'll just fly over. It's not going to be a problem at all. And when I see a moment... I actually need to be dropping these Thors here to kill these Vikings. Oh, he's going for a land? That's not what you want to be doing, my friend. He's going to lose all those Vikings for free. He shift-clicked them, and now they're all dead already. And now these two beautiful Thors might... Well, maybe not yet. Let's see. Actually going to fly these two into the main first. Let's see what he has. He has one battlecruiser. That's not going to be enough. Looks like he might have another base here. Okay, let's see. Yeah, he's unsieging everything. I mean, I think I can just go for it. I'm going to morph these into Hellbats. And then I'll just, completely surround him. Actually, this is even worse for him than I thought because I can dodge Yamatos with my medevacs. Like, not even these Thors can be killed by Yamatos anymore. Like, this game has just been absolutely brutal. I'm actually going to try sandwich him. There we go. The Thor's taking so much damage. This command center is going to die. I have... Okay, look at this guy. This is going to be brutal. The Thors are following him. There we go. And he's just surrounded by Thors right now. All I have to do is a little bit of micro. There we go. Nothing spectacular. He's still trying to target this one. Can I save both? No. Okay, I was going to say I'm probably going to end up saving neither of them because I tried to save both. Little bit of a mistake by me. And I think he might have one more battlecruiser on the way, but it's not quite going to do the job against me here. In fact, I'm going to just be a little bit safer here. And just drop... Actually, I can just seize this. And just drop my Hellbats on the tanks. Because the Hellbats are going to kill it for free pretty much, right? And that is going to be a lot more efficient than trying to walk my Thor straight in. There we go. Hellbats are in. The starport is producing. That's important to note. So at some point, he's going to have another battlecruiser. But I have 2 Thors, which is going to be enough. And Thor Tralisk has been defeated. I didn't really like his strategy. I think it could have been a bit more efficient. Execution could have been a little bit better, especially with the Hellions early on. And yeah, I mean, when it comes to the drop, I don't even know if I want to say if it was luck or just unfortunate for him, which is basically the same thing. But it is what it is. Game 2 goes our favor. Let's go to game number 3. Right, game number 3 is against Special at 5.4k MMR. If you guys don't know, Special is actually a pro player who should probably be more like 6.6k. So either he hasn't leveled up his account completely yet, or it's not him. Right? That is... I don't know which one it is, to be honest. I actually have no idea. I guess we're either going to find out in an awesome game or in a very painful way. I'm going to do my best either way. That's all I can say. Now, let's see. What is our best strategy here? Maybe the Cyclone drop, actually. I feel like maybe that was even in the last episode, or already a couple episodes ago, I remember. I think we played a TVT, where I kind of was vibing with the Cyclone drop, and... Oh, I remember. I think it was the game where we got one Basal Lint and we won with just the one Cyclone drop, which doesn't really show the strength of the Cyclone drop, right? But it did feel like a good build more than anything else. I always tell you guys, I care so much about the flow of the build. If the flow of the build is nice, I'm pretty much always happy. So I think that's what we're going to go for. And actually, you know, even though against an actual pro player, we don't really have a shot with these challenges, it would be fun to see if we can make something happen. If this is the real Special, I really think it'll be fun to see if we can make anything happen at all. Like, that would be great to see. Okay, we're going to go SCV scout across the map. I mean, I'm mostly just expecting a regular double gas. I don't think it's going to be anything too crazy, especially on Grassvan. I feel like going for a fast expansion here with how wide open his natural is and having a Reaper jump up spot here. I think a Reaper expand would be kind of crazy. I don't think Reaper expand is typically pretty good against my challenges because I only make one Reaper, right? If I wanted to really punish that, I would go for another one. I'm not quite sure if I saw an SCV on the minimap or if it was just this little block. You see this block over here on the minimap? I think I thought that was an SCV, but I'm not 100% sure. So maybe let's just see if an SCV is actually going to come. No Reaper expand. Looks like it could still be like a proxy racks or something. Let's see. Okay, it's a factory. Actually, very nice of him to build that factory in range of the ramp. So I could actually see that I was a factory. Else I would have had no idea with the ramp being blocked off with an extra depot. What I'm going to do here, should have built this factory a little bit closer, actually. That's a mistake. I think it's going to be all right, though. I'm going to go for an instant tech lab. And then I'll go for a starport before Cyclone. I think that makes sense. Well, actually, I can pretty much afford them both at the same time, I think. I'm going to go put one extra in gas to make sure that's the case. Starport before Cyclone, and then try to do 2 Cyclones, and maybe even 4. Now, I'm not sure about the 4 part, because that gets a little bit crazy. Bit of micro. Okay, I think we won that micro battle. Since I'm not able to start the CC right away, well, actually it's fine. I was gonna say, maybe I should make the Cyclone first. Okay, so he's gonna check my base. That's very greedy by him, actually. I'm gonna A-move an SCV. And I'm already confident to say that this is not the real special because this is not great Reaper movement, I think. That's pretty much giving me a free Reaper without scouting, so maybe I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, then I apologize to special, but judging by that Reaper micro, it's probably not the pro gamer. It is just, you know, a typical really good Grandmaster, I guess I should say. Now, just to not be fooled, guys, he is pretty high in Grandmaster being 5'4", but the difference between 5'4" and a pro player, it's really substantial. So, no disrespect to this guy. But the difference there is pretty big. And when a Cyclone builds a little bit... Yeah, Cyclone builds a little bit slower than the Medevac. So if you have to choose, you always build the Cyclone first. Here it doesn't matter because I had enough money for both of them. So no problem whatsoever. I do think I kind of want to make a depot here to make sure he doesn't jump in there. That would be quite annoying at some point. And maybe I should go for a really fast extra gas. Actually, I still have to figure out this build. Throughout the entirety of mech drops, I've been telling you guys, I want to figure out the best way to do mech drops in TVT. I feel like in TVZ we're getting pretty close to having it figured out, but in TVT I'm not quite sure yet. And I always get back to like this double factory opening. Oh, what the hell is this? Okay, that is interesting. Oh, we're gonna kill everything here. That's very nice. We're gonna lose the medevac for it. Are we? Oh yeah, we barely are. But that was really a fantastic trade. All right, nice guys. I like what I'm seeing. I'm gonna cancel this one to make a factory. This build looks really weird, by the way. It's actually going to be fun to see how this is going to work. So our Cyclone drop is not going to work, but it was a good trade. I'm not sure if I like it. Because I guess technically Cyclone drop is, you know, my main strategy here. Now, if there's a tank, we can actually do some real damage here. Let's see. I kind of doubt... Oh, here we go. Oh, I got a double lock on. That's beautiful. I think we're gonna... Yeah, we're actually gonna win. Oh my god, I thought we were gonna trade evenly. He has the starport on that already as well. Okay, can we kill that? Probably not. Oh, I need to be very careful. Oh, I got locked on there. That's painful. Oh, actually, I escaped the lock on. Well, so far, this is going extremely well for me. Let's freaking go. This might be the highest MMR player we would have beaten if we win. I'm not sure if that's true. Like I say recently, I always get a little bit confused between my two series, but that could be the case. So having a nice start like here is good. This is very worrisome, though. Vikings coming out. Yeah, obviously very good against drops, right? Makes sense. But I do have a bunch of Cyclones, so if he goes for a tank push, I will have enough to stop that. I have to say, his build really throws me off. I'm not quite sure what this build is all about. Like, his build looks like mine, and it's not supposed to look like mine. I can tell you guys that much. Because he has... Oh, it's a Liberator. Okay, that's very interesting. I mean, we're gonna kill that. Oh, can we... Oh, we're actually gonna kill it for free for once. Let's go. I thought I was gonna lose an SCV. Ah, no, we lost them. A double Liberator. Huh. That is a very strange build, though. Yeah, this guy's indeed playing very, very strange. Liberators are so freaking expensive that making them early on is... It's pretty crazy. It really is pretty crazy. Now, I guess I'm gonna make a Cyclone and also a Marine. And then I'm just going to drop this ragtag group of units in his main. I hope I don't come across the Liberator. I really hope this one works, because this is... I feel like the combination of, you know, everything of mech drops so far. Like, this is the result of experimenting with all these builds. The Cyclone drop into a relatively fast 4 medevac mech drop. Sounds absolutely absurd. But if he didn't go for Ravens, which I don't think he did, this might actually work. Now, a Liberator would still be doing a good amount of damage. Okay. Oh, I'm so lucky with that. He targeted unnaturally, I mean. Like, he didn't actually try to target that. But he got a target on the... Oh, let me get the shot on the Cyclone here. Okay, first Cyclone is going to fall pretty fast. Marine is there to save it, luckily. Yo, these units are doing fantastic. The low HP medevac got targeted, but the rest didn't. And now we're in the back of the base, and this is looking very good. My tank is going to kill his tank really fast. Maybe I can dodge with these Cyclones. There we go. The Cyclones don't die. And oh my god, look at this drop, guys. I'm going to attack that tank as well. I think we might be able to kill it in time. The tank doesn't even kill mine. Need to resaturate this base though. Oh my god, this drop has been absolutely freaking insane. Can you guys believe this? There is nothing left over here. Oh, there's a tank up there. I need to be very careful. How am I going to use this medevac? I guess he has Vikings on the way. Do I have medevacs at home? Not even sure if I do. Well, I can actually send these back, I believe. I don't think I ever want to leave this position again, right? Like, that makes sense. I also killed the final Liberator, which is great. Oh, wait. That's actually an opportunity for me. Let's see. Okay, he's going to siege them. Yeah, I need to be... Oh, that's a misclick. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, so he's going to seize that one in range. Close enough to get my Cyclones back, but not close enough to do any real damage here. Man, the night mining timer has been freaking crazy. And I have enough mech at home that I can do another drop in the natural now. Here we go. Oh, I do need to start an armory so I can actually get Hellbats going. Here we go. He's going to kill that now. Oh, you actually made 2 Liberators for that. Let's see, can I get that one? Oh, it's going to be... No, okay, I lost vision. That's unfortunate. He's going to land these, but that's going to buy me some time. Oh my god, it's the race for the clock, guys. Here we go. Can we actually reach the natural in time? I'm not sure if he still has tanks there, to be fair. Let's see. Is there... There might be 1 tank, I think. 1 tank or none. Let's see what we can find. Here we go. Another big drop. Oh my god, the Hellions are also going to do so much damage to the SCVs. Look at the SCVs all stacking up. It's delicious. 1 more hit. Oh my god, that was beautiful. I think there's also a significant amount of SCVs that are here. Oh, it's actually mostly mules. That's maybe even better. Let me split these up so I don't lose them to the same Liberators. And there we go. We have beaten a 5-4-5 Terran with an absolutely crazy build order. 4th command center was down. He had so many SCVs, but he killed so many. 34 with the mech drops, and this might have been my favorite TVT build. Yeah, this one actually worked. TVZ, we kind of figured it out. TVP, we're dropping a lot of Widowmines. TVZ's macro games, but maybe this is our build against Terran, and I'm going to leave it at that for this episode. Hope you guys really enjoyed it. Make sure to give it a like, and make sure to check out every single Mech Drops episode because it is ending soon. See y'all for the next one. Adios.